You know the scene. The room plunges into darkness. The forensic expert presses the spray. And suddenly, the crime is revealed. Blue, bright, perfect. Hollywood has turned luminol into the star product of forensic science. The magic trick that solves cases in a 40-minute episode. But what if I told you that this blue glow might be the most dangerous thing in the investigation? Welcome to the Forensic Dossier. Luminol is a chemical compound that reacts to iron. And human blood contains iron and hemoglobin. This iron acts as a catalyst. It speeds up the reaction. Result: where there is blood, luminol glows. But pay attention. I said where there is iron, not where there is blood. And that difference is going to change everything in this episode.
Science never lies. Forensic Dossier.
TV gets one thing right. Luminol works in the dark. But look at what the camera leaves out. In real life, you prepare the solution on the spot because it degrades quickly. You seal off the area. You wait. And then, calmly, you apply it to specific areas. The glow lasts between 30 seconds and 2 minutes. And you need to take a photo immediately with the camera on a tripod using a long exposure. No tripod? The photo will be blurry. No immediate documentation? The evidence is lost. Now comes the part that TV will never include in the script, because it ruins the drama. Luminol has enemies. Enemy number 1, bleach. If the criminal cleaned the scene with sodium hypochlorite, the luminol may not react. You apply the spray, and the dark stays dark. Enemy number 2, and this is the most troubling, false positives. Luminol doesn't react exclusively to human blood. It reacts to anything containing iron or peroxidase activity. Animal blood, positive. Rust, positive. Certain fertilizers, positive. And the champion of false positives, the radish. That's right. The common vegetable in your fridge reacts to luminol just as intensely as blood. So imagine this. A forensic expert applies luminol in a kitchen. The floor glows. On TV, that would be evidence of a homicide. In real-life forensics, it could just be the floor where someone peeled radishes last week. Luminol makes something glow, but he doesn't know what it's making glow. And here we come to the point that changes everything in a courtroom. A luminol result is classified as a presumptive test, not confirmatory. That means a positive luminol result doesn't prove there's blood there. It creates a reasonable suspicion that requires confirmation. The correct protocol is positive luminol to collection of the material to confirmatory analysis in the lab. It is the second test that turns a clue into evidence. But how often does this second step fail? Due to lack of funding, due to backlog, due to sample degradation. And when the case goes to trial with only a positive luminol test and no confirmation, the CSI effect kicks in. The jury has seen that scene of the room exploding in blue 1,000 times. To them, a positive luminol test is already a conviction. For forensic science, it's the beginning of a question, not the answer. Luminol is an extraordinary tool. At crime scenes where evidence has been erased, washed away, or covered up, it can detect traces invisible to the naked eye, even years later. Cases that would have been closed were solved thanks to it. Criminals who thought they had wiped everything clean were taken by surprise by that stubborn glow in the dark. But, and there's always a but in real forensic work, it's just the first question, never the final answer. The difference between fiction and science lies here. On TV, the blue glow solves the mystery. In real life, it kicks off the investigation. Hollywood sells the spark. Forensics does the work. If this episode has changed the way you'll watch the next crime drama on TV, then the Forensic Dossier is doing its job. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications. Because in the next episode, we open another case file. And I guarantee you'll never look at a crime scene the same way again.
I'm Expert K, and this is the Forensic Dossier. Sign up for the raw, unvarnished truth.